Why do we chase after a college degree? Do we seek employment stability, expanded knowledge, perhaps social status? But what if we told you that this pursuit might yield little to nothing? Indeed, aspiring to obtain a degree from some of the most prestigious universities worldwide might just be the most costly misstep you could make, one that could drastically impact the trajectory of your life. In this video, we will uncover the less discussed aspects of the educational system. Aspects that many policymakers would prefer to keep under the radar from the average citizen. We frequently hear that earning a degree from a reputable university is the gateway to securing a high-paying job. Yet, upon closer examination, it becomes evident that high salaries alone do not equate to wealth. Consider prominent figures such as Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and Larry Ellison. These individuals didn't rely on academic credentials to amass their fortunes. Instead, their unique skills and abilities were paramount in their success. It might seem surprising today, but not so long ago, earning a college degree was the exception, not the rule. Records from the National Center for Education Statistics reveal that in the mid-20th century, merely 6.2% of Americans held a bachelor's degree or higher. Fast forward to 2023, that figure has mushroomed to approximately 40%. As the proportion of degree holders has risen, so too has the cost of achieving that degree. In the US, the annual expense of college education, when adjusted for inflation, has rocketed from a manageable $2,000 in 1950 to a staggering $32,000 in 2023. To put this into perspective, the annual cost of pursuing a degree at a higher educational institution in the US matches the income required to be part of the global 1% wealthiest individuals. This eye-opening comparison vividly illustrates the weighty financial cost tied to acquiring a modern college degree. We're not denigrating the value of education or knowledge. Quite the contrary, these are cornerstones of personal and societal development, fundamental to the growth and betterment of every individual. However, we must question the wisdom of investing significant amounts of money, often in the form of substantial student loans, into a college degree that provides no concrete guarantee of real-world success. Imagine for a moment the strain of making continual payments towards student loan debt for years, maybe decades to come. It's a significant portion of your earnings, perpetually allocated to settle a debt accrued in the pursuit of an education. This financial burden can be a challenging cycle to break, a trap that's tough to escape. Reflecting on the past, it is clear that the status of a college degree has changed dramatically. A few decades ago, possessing a college degree was an exception rather than the norm, leading to a higher demand for degree holders in various professions. However, the current situation is vastly different. A college degree has become a common qualification, reducing its relative value in the job market. Compounding this issue, we find millions of degree holders globally who remain unemployed. The truth is that the push for higher education notably accelerated in the 1980s when government entities recognized a substantial profit-making opportunity. They amplified the appeal of earning a degree, leading to a global increase in the demand for college education. As this demand surged, so did the costs associated with acquiring a degree.
Education is my top priority, and by supporting this budget, you'll make it yours as well.
College graduation has never been more valuable than it is today.
Higher education is the single best investment.
Universities responded by diversifying their course offerings and introducing a variety of expensive new programs to cater to this burgeoning demand. Parallel to this, financial institutions have been incentivized to approve a growing number of student loan applications, thereby contributing further to the widespread acceptance and propagation of student debt. The cycle is self-sustaining and lucrative, primarily for banks and governmental bodies. As they approve more and more student loans, their profits swell. This financial reality is largely obscured from the view of the students who are drawn into this educational labyrinth. They often don't see the pitfalls until it's too late. The common perception is that a college degree is a clear indicator of a deep mastery in a chosen field, a passport to a high-paying job, and a comfortable life. Our curriculum often prioritizes rote memorization and standardization over creative problem-solving and critical thinking. Students are evaluated on how well they can regurgitate information during exams, rather than how effectively they can apply that knowledge in real-life scenarios. The system is geared more towards preparing us for jobs, to earn a regular paycheck, rather than fostering a love for learning and a curiosity to explore the world. Think about the life path we're usually given: get a college degree, find a job, stick to it for several decades, and then kick back and retire. This is what we're often told is the normal life, the way things are supposed to go. But ask yourself, is this really all there is to life? Life is far bigger and more exciting than this limited path might suggest. Imagine if, instead of just following the crowd, you were to go out and explore new possibilities. The world is full of opportunities waiting to be seized if you're ready to take the leap. Rather than spending 4 years and quite a bit of money on a degree, what if you started working in your chosen field right away? Not only could this save you a lot of money each year, but it also gives you a real, hands-on understanding of the work. And as the old saying goes, experience is often the best teacher. Now, it's important to note that some jobs definitely require a degree. You can't become a doctor, for example, unless you've passed the right exams that show you've got the necessary skills and understanding. But remember, these kinds of jobs that require specific degrees are just a small part of all the jobs out there. Thanks to the internet, acquiring knowledge has never been easier. It doesn't matter what topic you're interested in, the internet is always ready to serve up all the information you need. Over the last 10 years, YouTube has emerged as a key player in this information revolution. Whether you're looking to learn about science, arts, technology, or any other subject, YouTube has got you covered. It's become the go-to place for people seeking knowledge in any and every field of study. So, with all this information so readily available, it makes you stop and think. If it's so easy to learn new things today, does that mean university degrees are costing more than they're really worth? It's definitely something to ponder about. After all, why should we pay so much for something we could potentially learn on our own, at our own pace, and for a fraction of the cost? The education system we have today is outdated and lacks the necessary innovation to keep pace with a rapidly advancing world. It's ironic that an industry meant to foster innovation has itself been neglected. Our society has become accustomed to the traditional education system, where skills are measured solely based on exam scores rather than actual specialization and practical work. Many individuals pursue college degrees primarily for the validation and certification they offer, even if they may not possess deep knowledge of the subject. It's almost as if landing a job is the main goal, while skills can be acquired over time. Clearly, there's a problem here. If the majority of people follow this path, why invest 4 years and thousands of dollars in a degree when you can learn through hands-on experience? Why wait for a job to start working and earning when an individual's skills are what truly matter? The current system is designed to make us conform to a predetermined path dictated by authorities, discouraging us from using our own common sense. Instead of nurturing wisdom, we are taught to remain educated but ignorant. This perpetuates a mindset where rational thinking takes a back seat, and we obediently follow the prescribed road without questioning its validity. In recent years, there have been several reports highlighting instances where colleges have been criticized for imparting inaccurate or insufficient knowledge. It is concerning to see that certain crucial subjects like history, politics, religion, and even science are sometimes taught based on biased opinions rather than factual evidence.
My issue with the God of the Gaps is that if you feel that way, You should not be writing the science curriculum of a classroom. Okay? That's all. Okay?
Fortunately, we are living in a time of unprecedented technological advancements that have created opportunities for innovative solutions. It is only a matter of time before someone recognizes the flaws in our current educational system and endeavors to fill the gap. Exciting ideas are emerging within the education industry that have the potential to revolutionize the way we learn and acquire skills. One notable example is a US-based startup that is developing a virtual reality-based education system. This innovative approach allows students to gain skills and knowledge without the traditional reliance on schools, colleges, hefty tuition fees, or even human teachers. Artificial intelligence will assume the role of teachers, ensuring the delivery of accurate and unbiased information on various subjects. If any of these transformative ideas come to fruition, the world would undoubtedly become a much better place. Imagine an education system that is affordable, free from biases, and is accessible even to the most remote villages. The possibilities are truly exciting. If you found this video insightful, we encourage you to support our channel by liking and subscribing to Deep in Thoughts. Stay engaged and share your thoughts on the current education system in the comments section below.